Welcome back, fellas, to another MLB The Show video, and today we have the Season 2 program upon us. This is going to be a video going over everything you need to know about Season 2, what players you should be targeting in this new program, and what players you probably should stay away from, or at least on the surface should stay away from. Obviously, I have not used any of these players yet. I literally just got home to make this video, so I'm going to be making this video, putting it out for you guys on everything that I've learned, everything that I know that's going on in the show, and giving it to you guys here in today's video. First off, the new program, XP program, you're going to be able to earn rewards through this all weekend, all for the next 27 days. It is double, just so you guys are aware, PXP this weekend, double player XP. So I don't want you to get that confused with regular XP. It's player XP, so you're going to be able to parallel your players up very fast. Ton of P5s, a ton of whatever you need. But if you're looking for XP, that's not going to be for this weekend. But what's nice about player XP is you can knock out missions really fast. We'll get into that later. But with that being said, you get the Cornerstone Evolution cards, which we will go over later for the player programs that these guys come in. A little Bruce Sutter, JD Martinez, and a Tony Clark that you get. You get a bunch of packs, player packs, whatever. But the main thing we're going to be looking at, obviously, outside of the packs, is going to be, one, you get the Ozzie Smith card. I am one of the very few people that likes Ozzie Smith. I think his swing is normally pretty decent. He comes with all right corks, and I understand he's no power and you're swinging a literal noodle. But normally, doesn't look like as much this year. Normally, his fielding is way better. Normally, he's like 99 across the board fielding every year. This fielding's like all right, but great speed at the shortstop position. Switch hitter. Could be worse. Great contact bat. I probably wouldn't use him this year, but in past years, I've really liked him. This year, not so much. With that being said, we can keep it pushing. The bosses, right? I think realistically, there's two good bosses, and it's going to depend. Bob Gibson has a little funky of a release, but his pitch mix is really good. Fastball, slider, sinker, curveball, changeup. Can't get too much better than that. I mean, obviously, you can mix in a few other things, but as long as you have a fastball, sinker, slider, curve, you're pretty good. But for the most part, the differentials could be a little bit better. That'd be my only knack for him. His Ks per 9 also is a little bit low at 74. He does have all right corks, nothing too crazy, no outlier, which is something to note. So I'm not going to be a card that's going to blow your socks off, but definitely more than usable. The Josh Gibson here is another card. I think this card kind of is underwhelming. He's a catcher, so again, more of a niche position where there's not elite catchers really. Outside of Ted Simmons, Mike Napoli, who's again, those two are very, very expensive to get. Or I would say Adley's probably the next best one. I'm trying to think. I'm definitely missing somebody off the top of my head. There's definitely another. Oh, the Veritek or whatever his name is out of the multiplayer program probably is better than him, Josh Gibson. But again, solid fielding, so you can't knack that. 64 speed, not bad. Just all right hitting stats, nothing that's going to blow your socks off. And the biggest thing for me is he's no corks. No dead red, no breaking ball hitter, no rally monkey, no nothing. That is a damn shame. But he can play any position, any secondary position. So if you want to play him at first, wherever, and you need another position somewhere, he's not going to be too bad of an option. But he's very underwhelming. I wouldn't go for him. I would go for this Ken Griffey Jr. He's going to have an amazing swing. One of the best swings in the game every single year. The only problem is, and this is a problem, and I'm not going to understate this, and anyone can hate on me for it. Anyone can say I'm wrong, whatever. He's another fucking lefty. We have so many lefties in this game, and I'm not, like, so many lefties in this game. It is to a point where, like, I don't want to play him at center. I think I'd play Mickey Mantle over him simply due to the fact that he's a switch hitter. Even though I love Ken Griffey's swing, I mean, lefty-lefty, he rakes. He rakes lefty-lefty, but it's so much harder to hit lefty-lefty. He's 110 left, 90 left, so again, he kind of makes up for the being lefty-lefty, but again, it's just another bitch to deal with. That's just the blunt truth. If you're facing Randy, good luck. I don't care if he's 110 contact. It's still just a really annoying, frustrating thing to deal with. Outside of that, amazing swing. I would use him. I would highly suggest using him if you have some other righties to mix into your lineup, but if he's going to add your sixth lefty in your lineup, like most teams I see, whenever I see a team in ranked and they have like 5, 6 lefties, I just go to a lefty and pitch them the entire game. And so far, I've been damn near undefeated in that method. 17-2. I think I've done that probably about 5 times. I don't think I've ever lost. It's so hard to hit lefty-lefty, no matter who you are, no matter what your stats are. But for the most part, he's very usable if you can make it a pretty good back and forth rotation. He probably will crack my lineup. I love Mickey though, but we'll see. Dead red, breaking ball hitter, pinch hitter, everything you pretty much need he's a fantastic bat to have. Outside that, it's pretty much the end of the program. You just get some bosses, get some packs. You can just spin a few times. It's a very good deal. Obviously, you're going to be grinding this slowly throughout the season. Then we're going to go to assorted programs, which is where kind of a lot of our stuff is. You have the player programs, right? These are the player stuff that you got the golds for, because you get the golds to do the missions and the moments early, and you got to do the contributor stuff for the missions to get this JD Martinez with the gold JD Martinez first. I think JD is going to be the best one you can get here. Look at his hit. He's going to be a great bench bat for you. I don't think he's going to start on many teams. He could be a good DH if you're a Red Sox fan. Red Sox have a very loaded theme team right now, like absolutely stacked. So if you have a Red Sox theme team and you're rocking it, he can just be another absolute rocket for you at a DH spot. If you're not, if you put Devers at like third or whatever. But he's going to be a great bat no matter what. I think everybody should try to get him. He is a great swing. A little bit lacking on the corks, but outside that, he's very good. Tony Clark is going to be our next one. I can do without Tony Clark, but he is a 6'7" switch hitter. Solid hitting stats overall, bronze defense, nothing really too crazy. Red Dead. Bad ball hitter, first pitch hitter, so not the worst corks. He just doesn't blow my socks off. Again, a great switch hitter. You love to see it. I hate 6'7" guys. I just don't hit well with them. I don't normally hit well with anyone over really 6'5", so I normally stay away. But if you were successful with a tall strike zone, you can rock Tony Clark and be perfectly fine. Then we have the Bruce Sutter. Going to be an all right closer. If you need a closer, the only problem is I think his clutch is a little bit low at 98 to be a closer. You have other guys that already have a way above 100 at this point in the game. But again, for an absolutely free card that you only get from grinding, the 3 pitch mix does suck, but could be a lot worse. He's definitely worth it to get for the free. And plus you get packs on the way, you get stubs on the way. I really can't bitch complain when they're absolutely free to get. Then we do have another April spotlight to go through. The Jacob Wilson that came out, shortstop. Not going to blow your socks off. Like, really no corks. Obviously, they're 86 overalls here. Carson Kelly, not bad contact and power all the way around. Decent accuracy, just only Red Dead. It could be better. Again, we have some better catchers in the game, like I said before. The one nice part about doing the April Spotlight, you get a free 5K XP. That is super nice to have. And then you get the Trent Grisham, another center fielder, another lefty. But all right fielding. The only problem is 54 speed, so he's pretty much unusable out in the field. That's the down truth. And he really has no corks. So, unless you're a Yankees fan, I wouldn't suggest him. But the April Spotlight has some pretty good cards. Obviously, we have the Chris Bubic, or Bubic, however you say it. I'm not entirely sure, but solid pitch mix. The differentials aren't really that great in the speed. His speed velocity is 93 miles per hour, 84, 87, 85, 92. So again, not really too crazy, but it does have a sweeper slider combo, which is absolutely disgusting. No real corks though, but for the most part, not going to be bad with 99 break. It could be pretty nasty. You have Tyler Soderstrom. I think he's been playing really well. Again, another lefty bat. He can play secondary catcher, so if you need a catcher, his power right is fantastic. Contact right is fantastic. In my opinion, he'd be a platoon bat, as he doesn't have dead red, doesn't have breaking ball hitter or any of that. Ivan Herrera, again, great contact both sides, just kind of lacking the power on the right side. All right defense, could be a solid catcher if you need. The other players are really not going to get too deep into a switch hitter in the right field. Could be useful, just no power. And then Sugano at the end, just is an all right pitcher. Not really going to be anything too crazy. Fastball, splitter, cutter, sinker, sweeper. Pretty standard pitch mix. Not big differentials, not elite stats. I probably wouldn't use him, but you can if you need another righty pitcher for some reason. So solid overall in the program. Would recommend, but I would recommend selling probably the spotlight cards if you can. You can get solid coins for them, especially if you get one of the 88s, and that can work towards the live series or other stuff. Outside of that, that's pretty much the main programs you're going to be looking at. That's the main free cards you're going to be getting out of this that are super easy to get. The other thing we have to make sure, again, the player XP stuff is very notable, because right now when you do these player programs that I was talking about, you get double player XP. So I'm not talking about those programs. But like the JD Martinez, if you do all the gold stuff this weekend, this will fly by doing player XP. You'll get this in like 2 games, 1 game. Simply off the fact of it's double XP, so you get double everything, which is super nice. Same thing with the Tigers players, everything, etc. You will be able to fly through these. We also have, I think, a new conquest. I didn't see this yesterday, but maybe this was yesterday. Palm Tree one. Shouldn't be that hard. Only 5 teams. You also have the other conquests. I've yet to do these. I have 6 conquests I got to do. The Jester and the City Connects came out the other day, so you have those. Honestly, the one really cool one is the Giants. That uni looks so sick. Outside of that, all right, do all around. But again, in Conquest, you also do get like packs and stuff. So I highly suggest rocking out this Conquest along with doing the player programs, because you're not only going to get XP, but you're also going to get a ton of packs while doing so. This is one of the best way to get coins as well, and to just stack on packs. The new Diamond Quest did come out the other day, so if you missed that, you can get Anthony Rizzo, Shane McClanahan. So you can do either of those and get the 88 overall there. Outside of that, you'll really have the ranked weekend, and that's pretty much about it. The ranked, we're going to go over the packs in the shop too, don't worry. The ranked weekend, again, I talked about this before, but you're going to get a chance to get packs in your first 6 games. So say you win 6 of 6 games, I can win 2 choice packs, 4 85 pluses, a classic, 12 foul ball as a habit, and 40 show packs. So you're going to fuck ton of packs. That's also because I'm in gold too. Depending on where you're at and what you're using and what your record is, you will get X, Y, and Z for those packs and those rewards. But you definitely get some good rewards there. And again, double player XP. So you want to take advantage. If you don't have P5s, like I'm going to be try to get Santander, Ted Simmons. I have a ton of P4s. I'm going to try to get them all P5 this weekend as fast as possible. I have a few pitchers that I think can get there. Ignore Outlighter. I need to replace him. We'll probably put Steve here. Stevie boy. Even though, dude, again, Outlighter looks better. I had this whole thought on stream. Like, look at the stats for Al. Al cooks. Like, low key. Plus, he gets the boost. Maybe I keep Al, but I'm going to give Steve a shot. See what he can do. Anyway, so make sure you're taking advantage of the player XP and whatnot. But then we have the shop packs. Now, again, one important thing to notice, that chase packs now are a guaranteed diamond. So when you get a chase pack, you're guaranteed to get at least 1 diamond. For instance, Randy is an example. He's in the 91 reward out of the chase pack right now. If you get Randy, obviously he's fucking cracked. His control is low though at 69, so you have to make sure you notice that. Outside that, Outlier, everything, slurve, splitter, sliders, 2-seam combo. He's fucking disgusting. He's so fun to use when you're using him, and he's super big bitch to go against when you're playing against him. Outside of that, I wouldn't ever suggest ripping packs. Here's the headliner, Raul Ibanez. 89 overall. Again, would be a Philly. I'm shocked he's in Seattle, but, you know, rip the Phillies theme team for that one. But, yeah, so he's going to be the headliner pack 7 player. Outside of that, that's pretty much all you got going for today. Let me know if I missed anything, or let me know what card you're most excited to play with. And make sure to leave a like on the channel. It supports me a ton in doing all this sort of stuff, and it means you really like the video, so I really do appreciate when you guys leave a like, subscribe. Also, punch it down below, and we'll be out with more videos going forward. We'll have another video out tomorrow, as well as we will have a live stream today and tomorrow. So make sure you tune into those as well. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.